YouTube, this is Culture Scholars back at you once again, man. And in this video, man, we got a relationship guru by the name of Dr. Cheyenne, man. And ever since, Kevin Samuels' inception and after his passing, there's been a whole lot of relationship gurus hitting the scene talking about what men, women are doing wrong as far as relationships, mostly bashing men, especially on the women's side, right? Bashing men for being, or creating single mothers, right? So they all seem to have one thing in common, man. They're all single. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, right? She's 42 years old, never been married, not in a relationship, and she gets exposed by Paul Pierce for leading a man on a leash by saying that she's dating him, spinning the block, dating multiple men, the very thing that she shames men of doing by dating multiple women. And we got Joe Budden's reaction to Dr. Cheyenne Bryant living a lifestyle that is the total opposite of what she preaches on podcast, man. Let's get to it.
We have been each other's companion for 5 years, and yeah, I have spent the block for 5 years, and it's the truth. And he doesn't like it. He's absolutely correct. He feels like I haven't provided.
Your work.
We working together. We working together.
She slipped the jab.
Try to. Or is he keeping you at
He wants a relationship. He wants to be committed.
You just like the sex.
No. Oh.
Let's keep it 100. How you keep somebody for 5 years? That's like for real. You can't keep nobody at a distance for 5 years. I ain't never done no shit like that.
I am not vitamin D deficient, so everything is good in that department. He wants.
She done kept him on the side until she figured out if it's something better. I see where this is going.
He just has some emotional maturity that he had to do. We're 9 years apart. He's 9 years younger than me. And so we both had to work through things, but he's had to work on his emotions and his intense insecurities around being in a relationship.
And you've been waiting on it. Like what's the problem? Why y'all not together?
Just because of that.
You're waiting on that?
No, I'm not waiting on it. I understand what he wants. He understands why I don't want to commit at this moment with him, which is the emotional piece that him and I talk about openly. I support him in it. I hold space for him in it. We talked about it intensively, and he understands it. And he's.
Come here.
That's
sit. All right, ready off the leash. Go ahead.
That's what I'm doing?
Yeah, that's exactly. Come here.
Well, you know what? If that's what I'm doing, I'll say this, and people are gonna be mad. I'm okay. If I'm doing what Paul said, I'd much rather be the one walking you at the dog park than the one on the leash.
Shit.
42. I'm not opt out. We are not opt out. Okay, we have options, and we are not on the leash.
I paused it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me hold your thought. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant,
Dr. Paul Pierce.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you
Professor Pierce.
P squared.
The truth.
God got a sense of humor now, I'm telling you.
Woo, won't he do it?
We're gonna find out about Dr. Cheyenne Bryant from The Truth. I think that line said it all. I think that line be my beef with the women that are, that do that. Because buried underneath all that in the truth is jealousy of it's like I'm a nigga now. I've been hurt, I've been ran through, so I'm a nigga, and all the shit niggas do. I understand it because I'm doing it. I've adopted that. But I get to hide under the veil of I'm a woman, so you can't talk about my bodies. You can't talk about me sliding. You can't talk about how I go about that process, like moving and shaking out
how
here.
I'm out here mistreating a man, leading him on,
not validating his feelings,
something else,
gaslighting him, not listening to him,
toxic,
not building with him, fucking him when I want, not fucking him, off and on. 5 years, you sit here, I got niggas on the side, so you better not say nothing to me, neither, nigga.
She started the conversation with, I have companions, plural. Yeah, I just want to hear from Mel.
But then she want to get on.
Honestly.
We love that.
But that's not the thing. She wasn't going to be honest.
She wasn't.
He forced her into a corner where she couldn't get out.
Yeah. Yeah.
She wasn't necessarily transparent from go. He started asking her questions. She would get away from the question. No, get back over here. That's what happened.
Yeah, she couldn't avoid it. She couldn't avoid it.
If he wasn't prepared, she was gonna wiggle herself out of that too.
Oh, she is. She had about 3 or 4 different times when she was out.
That's what I'm saying.
You got your red pajamas on.
No.
Red light special.
How do you know I'm fucking him? Because you're from Inglewood. I mean, you're from.
She said, "How you know we sexing?"
I know
you. just said you got vitamin D
She just said it before that. Yeah.
I know you.
I don't care. His response.
That's what it was.
I know you.
I know
That's
how
why.
you move.
That's why. I know the cameras is here.
Yeah, but I know.
We on to you.
It's like when y'all be joking with each other. You be like, "Nigga, it's me."
Exactly. It's the same thing.
It's me.
Well, you can't tell that to me. You know better than that too.
Yeah, you better.
I know you. You are.
I'm getting a t-shirt.
Actually, you Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, nigga. You Dr. Cayenne. Dr. Cayenne Bryant, nigga. Out here talking about, the gift of gab. I'm on the phone. I'm available all day. I'll talk to you. I will listen to you. These other men just want to fuck you. I'm on the phone with you all day. Fuck you, nigga. Anyway.
Call that nigga Cayenne
Bryant. Yo, no, I'm glad Paul Pierce did this, yo. Salute to the True Podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if me being so celebratory about the moment makes me some type of womanizer or some shit, but some type of misogynist.
I just think you asked the question.
Enthusiastic about it.
Huh?
I said y'all are very enthusiastic about it.
No, because I would have never done it had she come here. Like I would have never done that.
Mm-hmm.
But it needed to be done. It needed to be done.
Tell me why.
Because
No, I'm asking a real question. Do you feel like she needed to be knocked off the high horse?
Because where do you come
And
from?
I'm genuinely asking. I have no dog in the fucking race. I don't care.
When Kevin Samuels came to the pod, one of my first questions before this interview could even proceed properly, it was, who are you? What gives you the right? What is your background, your experience? Why? Because you're doing a lot.
He broke it down.
And he answered.
He did.
He said, yo, I worked in sales as a lone black man. I know what they think about us. I've done this for 20 years. And this is my experience. This is how my relationships have gone with my significant others, with my children.
His daughters,
So, not that he needed to qualify.
Just the fact that he could answer it.
Once he answered, I understand where you come from.
Okay.
I think there's this era in this monetization era where everybody is doing anything as much as they can. Like when we find something that works, because of how people are being paid, you don't even have to be passionate about it. You don't even have to really believe it. Like you can just connect to Wi-Fi and get some shit off.
And the first time it hit, I'm gonna just keep pushing that same button.
And because there are so many people on the World Wide Web, it's only the handful of people might say, but who are you? There is no background check. There is no fact check. You can't go to the DMV and get a new ID without having 14 points or whatever the shit is. Passport, where you live, mail and address, who you fucked last night,
utility bill.
Yeah, you know what time it is. You need to be verified, and the internet is like the Wild Wild West where you don't. But for black people,
you need to be verified.
For black people, I don't know if that's American black. I don't know which black. You know what I mean? I view black as black. So, but for black people, yeah, who are that means something. It does mean something.
Little Carfax would be nice. We need that.
Kelly Blue Book.
We need that.
Okay.
Who the fuck is buying the melon without going to Kelly Blue Book? Nigga, Kelly Blue Book gonna tell us what's going on. There's no Kelly Blue Book for these bitches.
It's one in California.
One in Long Beach.
The truth.
So anyway, I hope the Kevin Samuels, that was long-winded, but I hope that answered your question as to why it matters. To a lot of people, it may not. We don't speak for all.
No, I understand that. And Kevin Samuels is actually a really great example because when he passed away, the circumstances in which he passed away, a lot of people justified that to say that it diluted his messaging. And there's a lot of people who will sit there and say that that it doesn't dilute the message. It's true. Am I lying?
I mentioned that. I mentioned that.
We know that.
I'm just making connective
People
tissue.
did do that.
That's all I'm doing.
I agree with you on that.
But it was more so, I don't like him, and I was looking for a reason to make me feel,
because I don't see how the
divided.
I understand. I'm not talking about whether we like him or not.
I'm saying the people that was doing that.
Yes, agreed. So when it comes to Cheyenne Bryant, it sounds like this interview focused mainly on a personal life that nobody really knew anything about because nobody was touching these questions, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she can be thought of in the same vein as Kevin Samuels. It's like, okay, so if your personal life doesn't kind of align with the things that you're talking about, does that dilute the message?
If a person is a hypocrite, like Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is being exposed for being a hypocrite because she preaches constantly, right, the nuclear family, a man, woman, child, right? Women shouldn't have children out of wedlock. Men should not impregnate women, right, that they are not married to or that they don't intend to marry at some point. Remember, she was on Cam Newton's podcast and she called him out of his name, not necessarily out of his name, but she told him, you know, in so many words that he was immature because he's got so many kids by a bunch of different women. And she kind of shamed him a little bit because he haven't settled down, or he didn't settle down and marry one of his baby's mothers. She told him that he was, you know, immature in so many ways. Now look at her situation, right? Now, can we call her a hypocrite? Because she's dating multiple guys. She's got a guy that really wants to be with her. He's 9 years younger than her, right? And she's saying that he's emotionally immature. Now, in that situation right there, she's looking for what she's looking for. What she claims to be looking for is a partner to settle with and be with and have children with. Now, she's 42 years old. The biological clock is ticking. Right? So at some point, she needs to be talking about getting married. At some point, she needs to be talking about settling down. But she's talking about she's not vitamin D deficient. She's talking about she dates multiple guys, right? She's talking about, hey, I ain't committed to nobody. And she also said, hey, if I got this guy on a leash, I'd rather be the one holding the leash than the one on the leash. Now, that's total opposite of what she preaches in her message to black people. And this is the problem that I have with a lot of relationship gurus, man. It's too much going on out here. Too much information, and we love relationship talk, especially in our community. But we are the ones that have the most fragmented relationships. We can't stay together. We got an over 50% divorce rate. Men don't want to get married because women want to compete with men in so many ways, right? Women don't want to submit. Women don't want to do this. Or, you know, a lot of people have baggage from their past relationships, right? You haven't gotten over what the last man or what the last woman did to you. So now you stepping into a relationship, claiming you want a relationship, but you have your guard up. Or you're looking at that person, that man or female, through the lenses of the person that hurt you. So you're not really giving in to a relationship, right? So people are just really there, you know, in a lot of cases, man, I'm just going to say in a lot of cases for sexual gratification, right? Just think about it. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is dating this young man. He's 9 years younger than her. We already know he's blowing her back out. She's there for the sex. The sex is amazing, but she's like, hey, he's successful. She said that in the interview. Go check out the Paul Pierce interview. She said he's successful. He makes good money. He's just emotionally unstable. That means he might be a little too immature for her. So why don't she date somebody her age? Why? Because men her age, you know, a lot of us done figured it out, man. Hey, these women out here, they playing games. Look at what she's doing with him. She's playing games. She's leading that man on. She's playing mind games. And if she really don't want to be with him, she need to just be straight up with him and say, hey, we friends with benefits. That's it. Ain't no relationship. She's leading him on and telling him, if you change, I'll be with you. If you fix your emotional state, I'll be with you. Right now, hey, judge it for yourself. I don't know what's really going on with the situation, but Paul Pierce pressed her and we got to shout him out for that, right? But in this situation, she looks crazy. She really does. She looks bad. She looks bad in this case because she's the one standing on her high horse, judging everyone, but look at how you're living. Never throw rocks when you live in a glass house. Right? Now, how do you guys feel about this, man? Do you think that Cheyenne is a hypocrite? Do you think she's wrong? Or do you think there's just too much relationship talk going on in our community and we need to really sit down, hone in, and focus on really connecting with a person that we're really interested in? Is it really about looks too much? Do people care about money too much? Or are we just doomed as far as relationship is concerned, period? Because social media, I have to say, has messed up relationships like a mug, man. But in this situation right here, man, she got exposed. And now maybe some of that podcast money is going to dry up. Or maybe she should stand out in front of that and say, hey, this is how I'm living. This is my life. I'm struggling with this thing, right? A lot of us women out here, we have these situationships because that's what she's got. She's got a situationship, right? The very thing that can lead to a pregnancy out of wedlock. That's exactly what she got going on, but she's judging everybody else for it, and that's the issue. She's not being real with the audience because she's not putting herself out there and saying, hey, this is how I'm living. I'm struggling with this as well. She's purporting herself as somebody who has it together and everybody else don't. Well, if you got it together, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, you got to get somebody to put a ring on it. You got to sit her down, and you got to present your man to the world. And you guys can build, I guess, a platform or a podcast thing and talk about your successes, your downfalls, and the pressures, right, of relationships with each other, and teach people how you navigate through that. Teach people how you navigate through your man being a little emotionally unstable, right? Because everybody messed up in the head out here today, man. But anyway, man, I'm going to let y'all go, man. This has been Culture Scholars, man. Please comment, subscribe to the channel. We are a new channel, and I'm trying to build something from scratch here. Would love your support. And eventually, we're going to be over on Twitter Spaces, man. But I'll holler at y'all on another video, man. We out.